today's meeting. So officially, I announce this meeting is open, and I can see we have a lot many guests today. So I'll just start from the online guest. Bosco sir, would you like to please unmute yourself and just introduce yourself to us?
Very good afternoon to you all, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Bosco Abraham. I belong to the We Speak Toastmasters Club and the Speech Studio Toastmasters Club. I have been a Toastmaster for some time. I'm here to watch and listen my mentee Gajalakshmi speak so that I would be able to give her a feedback after the meeting. I'm happy to be at your meeting, and I'm looking forward for an exciting 1.5 hours with all of you. Thank you.
Welcome to our today's meeting, and we hope we'll serve the purpose today. Now I would like Biba Surendran to please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to us.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Biba Surendran. I am currently part of Oracle Lift Services team. I'm currently based in Dubai. I just joined the discussion as a guest to understand how the Toastmasters group is all about, what the Toastmasters group is all about, and what are the activities going on, and just as an observer. Looking forward to take over a lot of insights from this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Buddha. We are very fortunate that you have given us this opportunity, and we'll definitely try to serve your purpose today. Just be with us. Next, I would like Sajab to please unmute yourself and introduce to all of us.
Hey everyone, I'm Sajab Agrawal, currently working as Java developer for Fusion applications. I am just here to gain some more insights about this particular club. And yeah, maybe in future, looking forward to be part of more such meetings. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sajid. And we welcome you to our today's meeting. Now we have an offline guest as well. I would like Swati to please grace the stage and introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. I am Swati Ronia. I am part of ADVS team. Currently, I'm staying in Bengaluru, and coming to my native place, I am from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. And I have been guest in Toastmaster in last year, January 23. I thought of joining it, but later, because of some other priorities, I just postponed it. And just 1 week back, I just thought came in my mind why to keep postpone it more and just join it. So here I am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can take a seat. Now we have taken the right decision. You have joined us to the right time, and we hope to have you as a member soon. Now I would like Shailu to please grace the stage and tell us about her.
Hi everyone, I'm Dakshini. I recently joined Oracle only a month back, so I've been coming to these meetings for a bit now. I really like it here. So I work as a software developer in the JDE team. So happy to be here. Looking forward to the meeting today.
Thanks. Thank you so much. And we have Gajalakshmi as well today with us. Gajalakshmi, please.
Greetings for Toastmasters. I'm excited to be at OTH in-person Trailblazers Toastmasters Club. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be part of today's meeting. I'm part of IBC Titans District 121 Club. I've been Toastmaster for around 4 years, and I had a good journey, I would say. And that's what keeps me reminding me to be active again and again. And you learn a lot of things. For the newbies, I would want to say, this is a platform, positive, supportive environment where you can learn and grow and apply the learnings from here to elsewhere. And that's how you ace your public speaking skills. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And one quick reminder, I'm going to deliver my speech. So please be generous with the feedbacks. That's how we grow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for such a wonderful insight. So as we all are here, for the benefit of guests, I would like to tell you what is Toastmasters, what is it all about. Toastmaster is a platform for public speaking and a leadership skill. It started in the year 1904 by Dr. Ralph C. Smedley in a dinner meeting. where the aim of the meeting is to teach the young men how to speak and to take their leadership journey forward. And in 1924, it's officially started as a Toastmasters Club. It renamed as a Toastmasters Club and officially started. And today we are celebrating the 100th year of the Toastmasters community. And we are Trailblazers. We are a 9-year-old club. We are a part of Oracle Tech Hub. And we meet every Thursday, 3 to 4:30. So, and also I want to share you one recent achievement of our Toastmasters Club. Recently, we have received 7 DCP points, that is a Distinguished Club point. Now we are a Select Distinguished Club. Please give a huge round of applause for all the members who have taken the pain, who have completed their levels in order to get this point. And we are now very close to 2 more points so that our club will become the President Distinguished Club. So please keep up the momentum. But today, as I told you, this platform is all about public speaking and the leadership skills. And in Toastmasters, it is always believed that you will not grow until and unless you are not being evaluated on what you speak. So evaluation is a crucial part of Toastmasters. So to take us to the journey of evaluation, how you're being evaluated and what are the parameters to evaluate to become a great communicator or leader. We have a very special member today who will be taking of our meeting. He is one of the founding member, I can say. He is the guiding star of our club. He's been the president and the area director of our Toastmasters Club. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Toastmaster Abhinav.
Only Toastmaster I get so much praise. In life, I don't get this much praise ever. I get a little bit, not that I'm useless. Hello everyone, welcome to Trailblazers Toastmasters meeting. I hope you all doing great today. Yes? Yes. All right. Today's theme basically is how to evaluate. Can I ask anybody here why they joined Toastmasters? What was the reason behind Toastmasters in one line or so? Shailu, why did you join Toastmasters?
I just joined to meet new people. And I joined because of snacks. Like first Toastmasters meeting, I got good snacks.
I want a real answer, proper answer. Anybody? Okay, Swati. Why do you want to join Toastmasters?
To work on my communication, like I speak little fast.
Okay.
And apart from speed, I want to work on my articulation and storytelling skill.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this answer. Obviously, it can't happen automatically unless somebody sees how you're doing and sees your journey. So in Toastmasters, what we do, we practice here on the stage, we fail, then we get feedback, and we improve upon that next week onwards. This is how it goes. So feedback is very important. And we all know, we are Indians at least, know how to give feedback about everything. We know how Sachin should bat. We know how Modi should govern. We know that already. So giving feedback is India's own pastime. But how to give feedback critically is something we should all learn. In Toastmasters, I've seen in my 9 years of Toastmasters, people who are new to Toastmasters, they think that they can't do evaluation easily, which is a myth because we are doing evaluation for others from long time. Just that how to articulate better, we can maybe learn. But I know everybody has some feedback or some critique about the person who's on the stage. What I'm doing today, already some conception in your mind have been formed. I'm speaking fast, I'm moving my hands too much, I'm doing something wrong or doing something right. It's pretty obvious that we all observe everybody and see and learn. So today, I'll try to I have a small PPT to share, a concise PPT, just 3 slides there, in order to make everybody encourage enough so that they can evaluate everybody else. In Toastmasters, evaluation starts after your couple of speeches, but that should not stop you from evaluating anybody if called upon. Alright, because everybody here is a peer-based learning, like I said earlier, we are learning from each other. Alright? Before we start that, let me tell you about the agenda of today's meeting. Today we have 2 speeches. One by Gajalakshmi, came from IBC attendance, far away after Sailport, but she lives nearby. Second, we have even further away, Odisha, Toastmaster Dinesh. Today we don't have a table topic session, in which usually we have impromptu speaking, but I have a definitely plan for that. I'll tell you what it is after the first two speeches are done. All right. Finally, we'll have the evaluation section. That's most important. So for that, we have a general evaluator who you already have seen on the stage. Already he has been praised enough. So please welcome the general evaluator Toastmaster Shailu on the stage, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. So as we are talking about evaluation, so I am the general evaluator who will be evaluating the overall meeting from start to end and will give my feedback, like what went well and where we need some improvement. So for that, I'm not alone in this journey. I have my team with me, so which I call as the ETAG team, which is the evaluator, timer, accountant, and the grammarian. So I will be introducing the evaluators first for the speakers. First evaluator for the Gajalakshmi speech, we have Toastmaster Ananda, who works as a senior manager in Oracle Global Digital Marketing. And he's been a Toastmaster for 13 years. He's a founder member of Oracle's Orator Toastmasters Club. He has been a 2 times president and also served as the area director. Please welcome Toastmaster Ananda. Toastmaster Ananda, I would like to please read out the objective of your target speaker.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So Gajalakshmi is attending the second speech, which has 2 parts. So she is attempting the first part, that is the first speech. So the purpose of this speech is, the purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. So this is the first part of the that level. And just really I'm excited to evaluate Gajalakshmi, who were the area director when I was the president in Orators. All the best, Gajalakshmi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Anand. We'll call you once the evaluation after the speech. Now we have a second evaluator. She is a guest today. She's from All State Toastmasters Club. We have Sathiyapriya Suresh. She's also serving as a president of All State Connect. She's part of Toastmasters Club for 9 years and awarded Triple Crown twice. And she is also a division level winner for the prepared speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sathiyapriya Suresh. Sathiyapriya, can you please unmute yourself and give the speech objective for the target speaker, Toastmaster Dinesh? Sathiyapriya, are you able to hear us?
Unmute.
You are on mute if you are speaking. Okay, no worries. We'll connect with her later. Now I would like to introduce the other members who will be helping me in the overall evaluation. We have Timer. He is one of the most humble and the cool person I have ever met. He likes long distance running and he generally takes part in the marathon. He is currently serving as the software development manager at the OCI CLI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Karthik as a Timer.
Shailu, great to be here in person after a long time. Great to see such a good audience, many new faces as well. Sathiyapriya is able to.
Sathiyapriya will connect after Karthik's.
Okay. My role today will be as a timer, so I will keep track of how much time people are speaking, evaluators as well as prepared speeches. And Toastmaster Abhinav said we don't have table topics, we have something different. Yeah. We'll keep the timing as same. We'll keep the timings. Okay. So let's go to the timings that we have for prepared speeches. For prepared speech, each prepared speech person will be given 5 minutes, after which on completion of 5 minutes, I will show the green card. And I will also make the background green for myself, if that helps for online participants. At 6 minutes, I will show the yellow, and 7 minutes, I'll show the red. And then 30 seconds grace period after that. For evaluators, Timing will be 2 minutes for green, 2.5 minutes for yellow, and 3 minutes for red. Table topics will come later. Today, I would like to encourage everyone to speak more, make maximum use of this time, whether it's 5 minutes, 1 minute, or 2 minutes, because this is the time we'll get where nobody will ever interrupt us. Not our boss, not our spouse, not our kids. 7 minutes only for us. Imagine getting that. All the best.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik. Sathiyapriya, are you able to unmute yourself now? Okay. Now our second role taker is the accounter. He is a cloud engineer with 5 years of experience, and he has already amazed us with his wonderful icebreaker speech. Toastmasters Club is his first unofficial club, and he always looks forward to embrace new challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Akarsha as an accountant. Over to you, Toastmaster Akarsha.
Thank you, General Evaluator Shailu. My role as a counter is to count the number of filler words used on the stage while speaking when you are in unmute. For example, sounds example words like a you mean, I mean, or like such words. These words may affect your sentences or words while you are delivering the effectiveness of speech. So I'll be counting those words and giving the report at the end of the meeting. Over to you, Shailu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akarsha. We'll call you at the evaluation time. Now we have a grammarian. He's a user experience designer working in Oracle UX design team. He likes to live by maxima of less but better. He's passionate about music, playing with his daughter, and also going on a long drive. We'll also go with you, Daipan. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Daipan as a grammarian. Over to you, Toastmaster Daipan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shailu. So, good afternoon, everyone, fellow Toastmasters, friends, and guests. My role as a grammarian is to pay attention to the good usages of English language and also to provide suggestions for improvements. At the end of the meeting, I will be up on the stage again to give you my report. Before that, I would like to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day is to help fellow members to enrich your vocabulary one meeting at a time, so you can have a vast array of words to prepare and deliver your speeches. For this meeting, in line with the theme of evaluation, the word of the day is demean. To demean someone or something is to cause that person or thing to seem less important or worthy of value. So an example of its usage is, by refusing to condemn the unlawful actions of her supporters, the governor demeaned the office she was elected to hold. The phrase of the day is back to the drawing board. Again, once we do any sort of evaluation, many times we have to go back to the drawing board. So an example is, it looks like my plans to kill the weeds in the garden failed. Time to get back to the drawing board. You are encouraged to use the word and the phrase of the day as frequent as you could in this meeting, and I will count how frequently it has been used. I will provide my report at the end of the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Daipan. I request you to please put this word of the day and the idiom of the day to the Zoom chat so that everyone can use it.
Yes.
Sathiyapriya, now you're able to unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi. Is it audible now?
Yeah. Hi, Sathiyapriya. So Sathiyapriya is an evaluator for Dinesh. She's a president of All State Connect. She's part of Toastmasters Club for 9 years and awarded Triple Crown twice. And she's a division level winner for the prepared speech contest. Please give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Sathiyapriya. Sathiyapriya, I request you to please put your speech objective for a target speaker.
Yeah, just a minute. Just 1 second, please.
Yeah, please.
Hi, speaker, Toastmaster Dinesh. The objective of the speech would be like, since you have practiced by applying the feedback, and I'll be serving as a speech evaluator now. So here I'll be notifying you more about how do you present the speech, and the feedback you receive from me would help you to move on further to the next level. So thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sathiyapriya. So
Thank
these are my team. We'll get back at the end of the meeting when the Toastmaster of the day call us. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinav.
All right, so we have heard the evaluators. What is the objective of the speech? I'll start sharing how to evaluate by first telling about why to evaluate. Okay, let me just share my screen. This takes the longest time. Everybody, please. So first and foremost in Toastmasters, the mantra or the bottom line of everything is that we evaluate to motivate others. That's the first thing to keep in mind. We can critique anybody as much as we want, but our objective as a evaluator is to always motivate others. All right? So how do we do that? That is by providing immediate feedback. All the people who are sitting here can always provide feedback at the end of the meeting, but it is more effective, it is known, if the evaluator is listening properly, to give feedback then and there itself. Because people have just given a speech, they want feedback then and there, it will always help them improve a bit more. If somebody has done something which is not right according to you, you can provide methods to improve as well, so that they can improve for the next time. Like I said, we always try, we fail, we pass, but we improve every week onwards. Last but not the least, we try to build and maintain self-esteem. We have no intention to demean anybody. It's only the speech which is getting evaluated, not the speaker. Please keep that in mind. All right. I'll come back to this again after the speeches will happen again. And we have exercise again after this, so we'll do that as well. Now the time for the first session called Prepared Speech section. The first speaker today has, like I told earlier, came from far away land of post-sale mode. Gajalakshmi has been an area director last year. She has also been president of IBC Titans, and when she was area director, her area also became president distinguished. So please welcome Gajalakshmi to the stage, please. Her speech title is Big Opportunity. Big Opportunity, Toastmaster Gajalakshmi.
I will have the screen for the audience. Okay.
Yes, I can show you here also.
As Napoleon Hill wisely said, your big opportunity might be right where you are now. And the opportunity, here it comes. And one for the virtual audience, the virtual ball. Remember, hold on into the ball. Until I ask for it, I have a task for you all. Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. I would want to take you on a nostalgic journey back to your school days. Try to recall where you were asked to be the class monitor or the group leader. What did you say?
Yes. Maybe.
Well, I also received several such opportunities, and you know what I did? Like Nitin, I simply refused, thinking that it would pile up more responsibilities. And guess what? That perspective stuck, and I continued to dismiss every opportunity to lead that came my way. Years passed, months passed, now working in a corporate, busy working. He's my manager. Hey Karthik, what's up? Hi, Lakshmi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. How are you doing? I'm great. I must say, I'm impressed with your backup project. Thanks, Karthik. Lakshmi, we have an opportunity to lead. I believe you'll be interested. Well, Karthik, I don't think I can pull it off. Why do you think that? I know you have the potential and this opportunity will take you great heights. With no viable options? I agreed. Picture this. As soon as I stepped in as a team lead, it was an entirely new world to explore. I found myself navigating the uncharted waters, collaborating with the team, especially with the fresh graduates. Eager and full of potential, I did had a lot of challenges. I had to manage complex situations, juggle multiple responsibilities. Like a proficient leader, it was a daunting task. However, this had an epiphany, an opportunity that served as my first taste of leadership and opened my eyes to its potential. If opportunity does not knock, if opportunity knocks, open the door. The flavor of leadership left me craving for more. As a Toastmaster, I took a bold step, nominated for the role of area director. To my amazement, I was elected as the area director, District 121, 2022-2023. Wow. While things started off really well, I soon faced numerous challenges. Along the way, that was a daunting task. There comes my district leader. Hi. How's your area director role going on? Don't ask me. I heard you are at the bottom of the membership. Better get it up. Yeah, I'm figuring it out. Thank you. As quoted by Nelson Mandela, to be a great leader, one must be selfless, try to bring people together, and embracing this wisdom, I perceived with determination and resilience and guided my clubs towards their success. And this transformative journey molded me as a robust leader. To my sheer delight, my determination and commitment was acknowledged as a President Distinguished Area Director. Wow. If opportunities does not knock, build a door. Now it's time or a task. May I have the balls back, please? Okay, I'm bad at it. Good. Sometimes, oh, thank you. My words are punishment. Thank you. So at times we miss opportunities, right? And seamlessly lost forever. Reflecting on this, had I embraced all the opportunities that came my way, it would have served as a stepping stone as a great success to my career. Nevertheless, I gained valuable insights and opened ways for my journey as a leader. Fellow Toastmasters, we as a leader might take up the challenge, embrace it or miss it. But what we need to do is, let's evolve through it, every bit of it. Your big opportunities is right here. And you know what? It might be the next hour or the next day. Are you all ready?
Told about people can get hurt in Toastmasters. This is a stress ball. When you get stressed. Again, round of applause for Gajalakshmi speech. All right. So I told about how do we evaluate. Now, just some tips for the evaluators. I'll just put some light upon that. So it's required for the evaluators to at least talk about the objective of the speech before the meeting happens. It also helps the person evaluator to know the speech better. Second thing is important, which is the evaluation guidelines. Each project has some objectives to it. the evaluators must know. Like we already saw, Toastmaster Ananda as well as Toastmaster Sathiyapriya told about the objectives of the speech. Third is very important, any concerns. Suppose somebody has certain thing in their mind that they want to improve upon. For example, mine is I don't want to use my hands too much. I'll tell that to my evaluator in the beginning that can you best look at that. I'll try to stress on that so that he looks for that with more intent. So that's how we also improve. And when the speech is going on, try to show that you're interested. Don't keep writing down below the points. Try to show to the speaker that you're listening to it. And try to think about how would you do yourself if you were put in the same shoes or in the position of speaker yourself. And nothing else to it. That's all. That's all about evaluation. So do it properly. Try to see what can be done better. Always try to praise in the terms of what has been done better. And that's all the speeches. So people who are new to Toastmasters can do that itself. Nothing else. Nothing more complicated. Compared to this exercise after this, the speech, second speech, and I will do a little more of this. Next speaker we have, that's speech number 2. Is somebody who works as a colleague to me. He works in Oracle Retail. He has been working in Oracle Retail from last 4 years. Oracle experience total 4 years. He's working in Oracle from last couple of years. He has been a wonderful speaker to our club since the beginning he joined. So please welcome Toastmaster Dinesh on the stage, please.
Thank you.
The title of speech is A Man Named L. A Man Named L. Toastmaster Dinesh, stage is yours.
Just before I start, a quick AV check. Am I audible and visible properly?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. A mere trod of a few meters suddenly felt miles away. The sand beneath did not do our protagonist any favor. We'll call him Mr. Al. The starry night above and an eerie-looking sea beside. But nothing seemed to hinder this 80-year-old on his sprint. The waves crashing into the mighty boulders was all that the ears could hear. And then, in a moment's notice, all of it went poof. All the cataract's eyes could see was a bright yellow light, even brighter than the sun. All the subdued ears could hear was the crackle and pop of wood turning into ashes. He felt a warmth. The warmth which has always comforted him was suddenly so full of deceit. Mr. Al fell on his bony knees, tears rolling down his wrinkled face as he watched the blazing and demeaning fire take down his beautiful home. A very good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, I, Toastmaster Dinesh, will narrate the story of a man named Al. The story begins in a town called Zinus. Now, this was no ordinary town, one of its kind actually. With the warm Indian Ocean in the east and the towering mountains in the west. Alongside such natural beauty, this city also boasted an educational marvel. The first medical university to bless the ever so forgotten islands. United Hospitals and University read the name. It was this place where Mr. Al began his journey that led him to his beautiful house he so fondly called X. Now, the reason behind calling it X was not known to anyone. The day was many moons back from the present. But little did Mr. Al know that it was this fateful day that he would meet the inspiration behind his beautiful house. It was the summer of so-and-so year, and the university was bustling with all new joinees. It was this summer that two star-struck lovers locked eyes for the very first time. Now, my friends, this was no ordinary love story. This was not a love at first sight romance, but there was electricity nonetheless. It seemed as if the universe was also conspiring in favor of a protagonist, as he ended in the same discipline as his lady love. Then we know the drill. Boy meets girl, girl meets boy, and 1,000 dramas later, they got addicted to a drug that will even put heroin to shame. Yes, that was love. It was then when they decided to be one. The house, which was just minutes away from turning into rubble, was a symbol of their everlasting love. The woody walls of the house were always overcrowded with hundreds, if not thousands, of portraits that Mr. Al clicked. Whenever asked to pick a favorite, Mr. Al would chuckle and say, "What kind of a question is that?" All, of course, that was Mr. Al, lying so confidently with a straight face, when in his heart of hearts he knew the picture that he would take to his grave was that of his magnificent lover, taken on a hilltop with the ocean in the backdrop. You see, loss was just an understatement to convey what this old man was going through. The universe, the very universe which he couldn't stop thanking to for making his love happen, was suddenly conspiring against him today. First, it took away his lover, and now her memories too. A paralyzing pain took a toll on Mr. Al, and heaving a sigh, he fell down on the floor. Drained out of even the last bits of his energy, he decided to give his teary eyes a rest. The eyes woke up, yes they did, albeit to a very different setting, but Mr. Al could care less. The bed on which he lay was tidy and clean, a hospital bed, he was told. The sign on the entrance was humongous, and you know what it read? United Hospitals and University Psychiatric Ward. There was a man with a sturdy build seated just next to Mr. Al. There was a man with a sturdy build seated just next to Mr. Al, and he was mumbling something, whispering something. But what was it? Amidst the muffled noise, Mr. Al could hear him say, "Sir, sir, do you recollect anything about the woman you are talking about?" A confused Mr. Al said, "Woman? What woman?" The man reverted, "Your wife, sir. Your wife, who you have been constantly talking about for the past week. You couldn't remember her name, so we called her X." Ever so confusing, Mr. Al replied, "My wife?" At this point, the man sitting beside realized that maybe yet another fire was lit. Maybe yet another house burned down in the vast ocean of Mr. Al's memory. You see, my friends, in some deep, dark corners of our lead's brain, of our lead's memory, there was a man, just not named Al. There was a town, just not named Zimmers. There was a woman, just not named X. And there was a college, just not named the same. But there was love, yes, in all its fame. And this was the tale of a man named Al from the town of Zimmers, and how he lost yet another battle to Alzheimer's. Thank you. Back to you, Tiamu.
Dinesh, you're a poet, but you don't know it. Again, can you have an round of applause for Dinesh's speech, please?
Thank you.
Both of which were really good, and the evaluators will have something to tell about that. But for others like us, we can also evaluate now. I'll again show you something how to evaluate effectively. So I'll also tell the exercise what we have to do. I'm going to show you a video of a speech to you, all of you, and we'll divide the evaluation in 3 parts. First is what you saw. Okay, what you saw means how the speaker was standing or sitting or making their gestures. What you saw. What you heard. Did they have their voice modulation happening? Did their voice was monotonous? And so on. And finally, what you felt. What the impact of the speech made on you. Okay? Now I'll tell you actually how to evaluate. Then I'll come back to this part that I just told you about. Okay, so when you do evaluation, choose the words carefully. Evaluate the speech, not the person, and promote self-esteem. Same thing I told you already. And this is how we actually form sentences when you speak. What you told in the beginning, try to summarize it at the end. Give a personal story or example to how to improve on that person, on that speech point which you told about. And also encourage listeners to apply what they heard and learned. Okay, this is what the Toastmasters evaluation, how to evaluate was mentioned there. But that is over now. First, I now want 6 volunteers. 2 will speak about what they saw. 2 will speak about what they heard. 2 will speak about what they felt. Gajalakshmi is 1. Okay, I want to discuss as well. So people who are online, first let me ask you what you saw can be done with online people. One is Ravindra. Anybody else wants to volunteer? Mamta, Akarsha, Daipayan? Anybody? Okay, Daipayan. Okay.
Yeah.
So Daipayan, you and Ravindra will talk about, you can discuss among yourself in chat or however you want, about what you saw on the stage when the speaker spoke. Okay? I'll show the speech and you can note down your points and discuss again. Later on, I'll call upon you on the stage for 2 minutes. 1 minute you can take Daipayan, 1 minute Ravindra can take. Try to give a good point if person spoke about and try to give 1 point which you can group on.
Okay.
Understand?
Yeah.
All right, I think you both understand, right?
Yes.
You both can discuss on chat. 1 point what to improve on, 1 point which went well. And your target to look at is what you saw on the stage.
Okay.
First group is sorted. Can you see a second group here in the room itself? One is Gajalakshmi, Karthik, or okay. Karthik, Gajalakshmi will see what you heard. Okay, so you can discuss, you can sit with her. Again, 1 minute. I'll do that later. And lastly, we need 1 more pair. Swati and Dakshayani, what you felt. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for understanding quickly. Now I'll show you a speech. And this speech is a very famous speech in Toastmasters. So I'll show you this one. Okay. If you can note down points, if you have pen paper, good enough. But again, I'll repeat. Daipayan and Ravindra will see what is on the stage. Karthik and Gajalakshmi, what you heard. And Swati and Dakshayani, what you felt. Okay, talk about that. Hope my screen is visible, and I'll also hope it's audible.
Darren Tay, outsmart, outlast. Darren, outsmart, outlast, Darren Tay. All the best.
Hey, loser, how do you like your new school uniform? I think it looks great on you. Those were the words of my high school bully, Greg Umberfield. Now, if you're all wondering whether the underwear that Greg used was clean, I had the same question. Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone, including those watching worldwide, if you are looking at Calvin Klein here, stop staring. My eyes are up here. At age 14, when I go to school, my high school bully, Greg, would stop me in my tracks during recess and would tell me, I'm going to so get you outside, I'm going to knock you in your teeth, punch you in the gut, and laugh at your sorry behind. Well, he didn't quite use the word behind. I just cleaned it up because this is a Toastmasters program. And ever wondered why bullies always felt the need to tell you the exact sequence they're going to bully you? My friends, whenever I heard those words, my hand would tremble. Have you ever felt so fearful that you could not eat or sleep? At age 16, Greg was 6 feet tall and weighed 240 pounds of what I can only presume to be biological insulation. I tried everything I could. I tried buying a cake for Greg, hoping he would stop, only to have the cake on my face. I tried telling the teacher about it, only to have Greg torment me even more. I even tried taking up taekwondo and karate, but only to break my wrist while trying to hit a thin plank. My friends, just as I was about to give up, my aunt gave me words of wisdom. She said, the way to deal with bullies is not to hide or run. The way to deal with bullies is to outsmart and outlast. It was like a light bulb in my mind that went bing! I can do that. And with whatever 14-year-old smart brain I had, I managed to outsmart and outlast Greg. I changed to a new school. Several years later, after my encounter with Greg, I met a bigger bully, a better bully, a stronger bully. And this bully, no matter what I do, I could not get rid of it. This bully would echo negative words to me, telling me I'm a loser, telling me that I would never, ever succeed. My self-esteem would be so damaged that some days I would just want to lie in bed, not wanting to get up. Have you felt that way before? This bully knew my schedule so well and would stalk me 24/7. And I could not run away from this bully because this bully resides here. The bully is inside me. My friends, as much as we try to deny it, we are our toughest and strongest bullies. We beat ourselves up and put ourselves down. Have you ever felt that you were not good enough? I felt that way. At times, we are our worst enemies. And at this point in time, if you are wondering, how long is Darren going to have his underwear outside his pants? This is the World Championships of Public Speaking Grand Finals. Isn't 5 minutes too long? If you felt that 5 minutes was long, how long have you been wearing your invisible underwear outside your pants? How long have you permitted your inner bully to take charge of your life? 5 minutes isn't long. Now, I remembered the inspiration, outsmart and outlast. But this time around, I could not change to a new neighborhood. I could not change a new brain. I could not run away. Something else must change. And this was when there was a turning point in my life. I met another Toastmaster. This Toastmaster uplifted me and changed my life forever. His name is Greg Umberfield. I met Greg. I was shocked to meet him at a Toastmasters meeting. Since when did the Toastmasters logo turn from where leaders are made to where bullies are made? Greg, by the way, is now a counselor teaching teenagers to combat bullies. Who knew? And this was what Greg told me. He said the best way to deal with inner bullies is not to run or hide. You cannot run away from the bully here. The best way to deal with it is to stand firm, face it, and acknowledge its presence. When you do so, you are no longer identifying with it. You are stepping out and observing it. It's like instead of being out there in the storm, you're now in the house watching the storm. Your inner bully will weaken and fade. I was thinking, wow, that's profound. How come you didn't tell me when I was 14? My friends, I'm standing on stage now before 2,000 of you and many more watching worldwide. But I'm not afraid anymore. I'm in control because I'm acknowledging it. I'm stepping out of it, observing it, and watching it weaken and fade. My friends, let us all not run away from our inner bullies anymore. Let us all face our inner bullies, acknowledge its presence, and fight. Let us all be vulnerable together as a family, supporting one another. Because we can all outsmart and Mr. Toastmaster.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the speech.
Yes.
So this was 2016-2017 World Championship final speech, and this speech won the contest overall. And if you have remembered Nayan's speech few days back, he met this person, Darren Tay, in Mysore or in Kochi, maybe Kochi, when Jambori this 22 event happened. He met him that day. All right, since it's a final speech and it's a winner speech, it's difficult to evaluate. But still, what you saw, what you heard, and what you felt. Okay? I give you 1 minute to collect your thoughts. Daipayan and Ravindra, what you saw. Karthik and Gajalakshmi, what you heard. And Dakshayani and Swati, what you felt. Think about it. We'll have 2 minutes time for each of you. You can speak for 1 minute. You can then switch places. The other person speak. Or you can decide how you want to speak. Okay?
Just one question.
Yeah.
So we have to talk about both the good things about the speech and points of improvement.
Yeah.
Both of us have.
You can decide. You can just tell about good things. She can tell about what to improve upon.
Okay.
See, that the stress I'm giving is that it doesn't have, you don't have to be Toastmaster at all to evaluate anybody. Okay? So that's the point. So what you felt in general, you can tell about the speech quality, whatever you felt as a person yourself, you can tell about that. Okay? So 1 minute. All right. Then after that, Daipayan and Ravindra can start.
Okay.
Daipayan, Ravindra, whenever you're ready, let us know.
Yeah, Abhinav, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, timing will be same. Green 1, yellow 1.5, and 2 minutes will be red card. 30 seconds for you to finish your speeches. Okay, it's up to you how you decide to speak on. All right.
Yeah, Daipayan, you would like to go first? Or,
Yeah, you can go ahead.
okay.
All right.
Okay. When the speech started, I saw the speaker about his looks, like he's pointing his looks in the middle and then taking right and left, and he's watching all the audience. by through his head movement, like middle, right, and left. And after that comes his like underwear, white color, and he said it's Calvin Klein. I don't know whether it's Calvin Klein or not. Okay, and yeah, he was using throughout the stage. He's walking right and left so that the audience will be focused on his speech and engage the audience by moving right and left throughout. He is using the stage throughout, like, okay. And yeah, he's also using the hand gestures. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. Daipen, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Toastmaster Ravindra covered it all. I would just say that, yeah, I saw him not only moving back and forth on the stage, but also using his height, like to when he's emphasizing point about like when he's 14-year-old, he's actually going down to that height. Yeah, other than that, I think it's covered.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just to add, because we have some time, he used a lot of head gestures. He used the stage pretty well, right? And he had a prop as well to show that on the stage. Anything which is wrong in this? I think somebody feels it's wrong.
Up to the perception or personal.
Okay. So subjective, what is wrong? From my point, I can say it's too much drama. By having underwear on the stage, you try to provoke people, right? People give speeches without any props at all. But he used prop, it's also underwear. Like he went to the extent of that. And since that time, drama has become by Abhinav Toastmasters. That's my opinion. But yeah, but he uses it pretty well, right? All right, thank you, Toastmaster Daipan and Ravindra. Next, we have Gajalakshmi and Karthik for what they heard out from the speaker.
What Karthik and myself observed in his speech was the choice of words. We could vividly imagine what he was trying to say and his emotions when he was bullied, and it was his face reaction, facial gesture was vividly visible for us. And he has a good listening capacity. He said there's a ping every time it was heard, but I didn't observe it. And his speech evolved the audience, the cheer and the laughter. And the key message, fight your inner bully. And the recommendations.
Point out negative, we have to. So there was this constant breath noise in the background. Maybe it was recording or maybe it was the mic positioning. He was very loud, but had he been a subtle, that constant breath noise would have overpowered. But he was loud, he was make out, but there was this background noise. And I felt that he wasn't pausing as much as we wanted to. When he asked questions, he did not wait for a second or so. It would have added to the drama, or maybe had the people think about what he said given that time. Or when the people were laughing, he didn't wait. He could have waited one more second more before moving to the next. He was a little in a hurry is what I thought.
Okay. All right. Just to add to what they said is that he also used a lot of voice modulation. It's very critical to tell a story. He was fast sometimes, but slow sometimes. Also, pace went up and down, but also volume went up and down. So that was a good point on that part. Negatively, maybe he had an accent which was having that sound afterwards speaking. Maybe because of that, it's okay to have an accent. So I don't think anything negative in that. But yeah, good point observed. All right, can you hear a round of applause for Gajalakshmi and Karthik? Lastly, we have a group of Swati and Dakshayani. For the Toastmasters, as of now, let us see what they felt. So you can come on the stage and can tell about your thoughts.
The speech was amazing. like from the beginning, they had us hooked, like he had us hooked. He knew exactly what to say to evoke a reaction. Somebody else also already mentioned that. And this reminded me of something that I learned in a technical communications class I took a while back. So there are 3 things that you look for in a speech: logos, ethos, and pathos. And I felt like he somehow managed to hit every single one of them. So he was logically able to make you think about how bullies work, and he made you feel bad. So that's the second part, which is the pathos part. And the ethos part was he had very well-defined characters. So that for every single part of it, I was hooked. I was listening to it. It felt amazing. Everything was great about the speech. The only one thing, if I really have to point out something, if I'm being forced to and held at gunpoint and I have to do this, and I have to really, really try hard to do something, the only thing I would say was, while the key message was very clearly about bullying, was it exactly that, or was it about the confronting the inner critic? So was it bullying, or was it the inner critic part? Maybe he could have streamlined that a little bit, but like I said, it is impossible to find something wrong in a speech as great as this. But yeah, that is my opinion of what I thought about this speech. He was very clear, and he was like, I felt like I was constantly being surprised, and I was constantly being attacked with unpredictable things. He started with that, and he just kept going. Like at no point in my speech did I even bend down to look at my phone, and I am a Gen Z, so that's very hard. So yeah, so yeah, that's.
You have something to say? Maybe one more minute.
Regarding how I felt it was good. Like initially, I thought it's all about bullying we face in school days. And in previously, like I felt during his speech, I felt I remembered my bullying also, like when I got bullied. But surprisingly, the point which was surprise to me, like at the end, that his bully became a mentor to some other teenagers how to tackle bully. That means it told like people change with time, like sometimes 180-degree also. So that was a surprise for me. And that we should fight with our own bullies. I think that was the main message. I felt this was the main message from his speech. Like bullying, he used as a example, but we should think of it as own bully. Like we should fight with it, our own self.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. All right. So we all know the 6 people spoke today. Everybody had their own opinions, right? Everybody had their own things to say. Same goes with evaluation as well. So just 3 things to keep in mind. What you saw, what you heard, what you felt is somewhat you can try to keep in your evaluation when you give an evaluation speech. And everybody will have their own opinion. So as a speaker, don't take it all personally. See what fits you. And as a evaluator yourself, it's okay to make judgment error call as well. You might be thinking about something else, but you might mean something else as well. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Again, thank you so much for participation. And this was table topics as well. So, all that, thank you so much, everybody, all the speakers. Now it's time for the actual evaluation. This was like a fluke, but yeah, actual evaluation. I call upon the general evaluator, please, Toastmaster Shailu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. So I have to start with our second speaker evaluator, as she has to leave for another meeting. Toastmaster Sathiyapriya, can you please evaluate your target speaker, Toastmaster Dinesh?
Yeah. Hi, speaker Toastmaster Dinesh. What a wonderful start it was. You made us everybody curious to know what exactly the speeches have to be. And the best part of yours was like amazing usage of English words. So with this, I would like to narrate my evaluation into 3 segments, where the first part would be my commendation, second part would be my recommendation, and third would be my summary. So let me start with the best part of yours. The most other thing is like you made everybody curious with the topic itself. What is it AI? Initially, I was like AI, AL. What is it AL? Okay, when I read the very first time. Okay, and the second most interesting part was like Your speech was such a way, it was so very well prepared, and you have used the amazing English usage, the without any grammatical errors. And the flow of the meeting, the flow of the speech, the structure of the speech was too good. Okay. It was very well prepared. That was the best part I like in yours. And thirdly, you started up with some kind of introduction and moved on introducing everybody by wishing them up and went the story by step and everything. Okay. And the fourth mainly is like the story you narrated was very clear with naming it as a X and AI, and it was very well. And the way you went on with using some kind of a rhyming words was very well enhanced. Now moving on to a recommendation. Since it was a story, it would have been better if you could have narrated with having since you have characters around, it had like had some kind of a voice tone modulation different. Okay, if with some dialogues towards it, with some sharing upon something. The second and most formal thing I would like to share is like, though it was a wonderful story sessions like where you were telling up a story. At the end, I would like to know what was the message you're trying to convey through this speech, which I can carry forward for my rest of my days. Okay. So the moment next time when I see upon Dinesh, oh, this was a message he conveyed to me. Okay, when the speech was being heard from me. Okay. So the conclusion would have been with something putting forward to the public audience saying like what you learned from the story and what was the message we have to take it. That would have given a value added. Okay. And thirdly, since you had a wonderful speech and was very well prepared, it would have been better if it had stood because you had awesome body language, your hand movements, everything was amazing. Okay. If you had stood up and spoke with facing on the either side as a character of each, like a wife and husband, and an ex and the thing, it would have been like much more. It would, it would reach the heights. Okay. So with this, I would like to summarize as like, please concentrate on giving a key message about any speech you give while concluding it, how it would reach the audience. And thirdly, since it has been a wonderful speech and prepared, it would be, I request you to kindly stand up and provide it. So it's a wonderful speech. All the best for the upcoming speeches. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sathiyapriya, and I really appreciate your time you have given to us for the smooth conduct of the meeting. And we hope we'll have you with us again and again. Thank you so much, Sathiyapriya.
Thanks much. Thanks you all. Sorry, I have to drop off. Okay.
Please, you're free. Thank you so much. Now let's move to our evaluator for the first speaker for Toastmaster Gajalakshmi. I would like to call distinguished Toastmaster Ananda to please evaluate your target speaker, Toastmaster Gajalakshmi.
Thank you. So Gajalakshmi, your speech is well packaged with whatever required for a good speech. First of all, I appreciate that you came in person and delivered the speech. That is the real speech, I would say. So that's where you get the feel of what a speech is, and owning the stage. That is a different feel. So appreciate that. You had a great beginning and a nice flow into the body of the speech and a good ending. The opening was catchy, of course, apparently catchy. You hooked the audience with the not the playing the ball. That is the very purpose of this speech. You have to engage the audience. So in the beginning itself, you caught your audience and made them ready to listen your entire speech. And you asked questions also that you engaged audience also participate in the speech, so that the feel of the completeness you got. And the voice, the manager and you, that I liked it, the difference in your voice and the way your manager talks and how you talked. That is well played. The gestures that you have used is apt, and it has complemented for your speech. As far as the content is concerned, it's your personal experience. So there is a credibility in the content, and the audience could see the authenticity of your content and the choice of your words. excellent. It was crisp, clear, and perfect for your speech. And the closing also the same way that you have opened. So that was so impactful. So what can we improve to make the speech to take it to the next level? I will take the advantage of giving you the more open feedback. There was a little hitch in between, especially the second time when you got back the ball, maybe you forgot a little bit. So there is a content missing there. And I also feeling that the depth of the content was missing. Maybe you would have given what you have achieved as a team lead and what you've done as a AD would have given little weightage. And the other one is the rate of speech. In certain places, you would have reduced. After you have been elevated to team lead. So that should be a excitement. Should be something that you should slow down there. That will give the emphasis of what you have done in that place. And the last one, I don't know, because of the Zoom, I couldn't see the emotions through your voice and facial expression. It was a little longer from here, from the camera. So I couldn't really see the expressions. So that, that I will not say that as a none. We have to improve in that. And I would suggest, actually, there was a laptop near the speaker. It was missing this week. That would help the evaluators who are online to, to see the expression and the clarity of speech of the audience. So that is just for the officers to take care of the next time. So overall, it's an excellent speech, Gajalakshmi. So all the best for the next speech, which is the part 2 of the same speech. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Ananda, for such a thorough and detailed evaluation. I hope speaker will now get to know what to do, and also for us, what we have said, we'll just try to have the laptop near the speaker from the next time. Definitely, we'll try to do that. Now, I would like to call up my other team members to give their report. First, I would like to call on stage timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Karthik, to please share the timing reports.
Okay, back to timer. I'm happy to say all of us have nearly used all the time, precious time that we have, uninterrupted time. So prepared speeches, Toastmaster Dinesh took 6 minutes 43 seconds. Gajalakshmi took 5 minutes 21 seconds, all under time. Evaluators, Sathiyapriya took 3 minutes 10 seconds. Ananda took quite long, 4 minutes 20 seconds. But I'm sure Gajalakshmi wouldn't mind that at all. She got good feedback from that. We had a different set of table topics this time, so I'll call out the groups and total time which they took. So the first group, which was evaluating what they saw, took around 1 minute 40 seconds. The second group were evaluating what they heard, 1 minute 25 seconds. And the third group were evaluating what they felt, 2 minutes 40 seconds. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karthik, for such a detailed information about timings. Now I would like to call our counter, Toastmaster Akarsha, to give his report. Over to you, Toastmaster Akarsha.
Thank you, Shailu. Today, I don't see anyone use the most of the filler words. Filler words have been avoided. Negligible amount of and like as well as and words are used. But to deliver effective speech, try to avoid in the future speeches. Thank you. Over to you, Shailu.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akarsha. Now I would like to call a grammarian of today's meeting, Toastmaster Dayapan. Toastmaster Dayapan, please share your report.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Shailu. So I don't mean to be demeaning to us as a group, but I think we used the word of the day just 2 times. And the phrase of the day was zero. So I think we need to get back to the drawing board, evaluate ourselves, and try to do better at that. Other than that, there was some good usage in the prepared speeches of some good phrases used, like navigating uncharted waters, to my sheer delight. And I think even Toastmaster Dinesh, Toastmaster Dinesh had very, like the evaluator pointed out as well, very good phrases. Starry night, eerie looking sea. Then, and just to improve, there were some cases of like singular and plural, like we as a leader instead of we as leaders. And then there was another place where there was like ever so confusing, where it should have been like ever so confused, just the tense there. So yeah, that's my report for today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Back
much.
to you, Toastmaster.
Simon.
Yeah.
Now, as we have completed all our role takers, my team, now I will give the overall evaluation, what I felt. So we started at 3:05. So we can just start at time also. So for that, what we have to do, if you are joining in person or on Zoom, just try to be 5 minutes early. Just try to reach the room 5 minutes early or join the bridge 5 minutes early so that we can start on time and we can end on time as well. We have to respect the others' time as well. Suppose we have a meeting at 4:30, so we can join that meeting as well if this meeting can get over on time. Kudos to Toastmaster Mamta for such a fantastic start. You mentioned about the ground rules, but one thing there was missing, like club mission statement, it was missing. Just you can just take care of that. Other than it was fantastic. Now coming to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinav. The wonderful choice of topic and the choice of slide you have used, that was really well. You connected the audience really well. Audience feel connected, and the topic which you have choose, it educated the audience. That's what we need. Like most people do not come for the evaluation, so I think because of your topic and your activity, people are now aware how to do evaluation and what are the points we are looking in the evaluation. So great job on that. One thing I would like to tell you, whenever you introduce the speaker, just follow that international speech contest, that format. Name, title, name, rather than saying the title of the speech is, just call the speaker, Abhinav Bhatt, XYZ, Abhinav Bhatt, like that. One thing, otherwise it was well organized, it was very smooth. So coming to the speakers, Gajalakshmi and Dinesh, fantastic speech. Both of you really nailed it. I don't have to say anything. Your evaluator has given you so much of inputs. So thank you for attempting your speech. It really takes courage to prepare the speech and come and give in person. So kudos to you on that part. Coming to the evaluators, distinguished Toastmaster Ananda and Sathiyapriya, you both put up the speech objective before the speeches that was required, and that was well executed. And you both highlighted the strength of the speaker as well as the scope of improvement. And I'm very much sure that the speaker will take it up and enhance their speeches in their next speech. So kudos to you both on that part. Now coming to again our table topic master, Toastmaster Abhinav. Really an interesting and unique activity to be performed. This type of activity we generally encourage. We generally have the monotonous table topic, like we give the topics and people speak. So this thing, something which can attract the audience, and it will also the way you have asked the audience to do the team building activity. It really, I think, it helped the audience, and they have learned and they got the opportunity to come on the stage and share their experience, especially for the guests, those who are the non-Toastmasters as of now. So thank you on that part. Really well done, well executed. And thank you for taking both the roles, team mod and Toastmaster of the day. Sorry, table topic master. Now coming to our tag team timer, Toastmaster Karthik, well explained timing rules. You showed the card as well. One thing you can just add, whenever you are showing the card, just try to change the background so that if the audience is new or the new speaker is there, so they can understand, okay, where the background is getting changed and what. And I can see on the screen when you were changing the background, it was not visible. So when you give your timing thing, just tell them that pin me, my name is Karthik, or just rename you as a timer so that the audience will be like feel eased to do that. So that part, because we are in a hybrid setting, we have to work on that part as well. Other than it was very well executed. Coming to our counter, Toastmaster Akarsha, I really appreciate you are a great listener. In the role of our counter, you have to be a prominent listener. You have to be very much careful on what people are speaking so that you can catch the filler words and all. As you have said, there is no use of filler words. But I can suggest you, if there is nothing, you can use like what are the maximum number of words it can use. Suppose any word which had a maximum number of use, you can just tell. And also in our last meeting, our general evaluator Toastmaster Narayanan told the work of our counter is also to mention the number of times a laughter is generated. So that part was missing. So we can just take care of that part on the next meeting as well. Otherwise, it was fantastic. Thank you so much for such a careful listening. Coming to our grammarian, Toastmaster Dayapan, I'm really sorry for you that we haven't used the idiom of the day, but kudos to you that you have used it in your report. So thank you for that. Well executed, nice words according to nice word and the phrase according to our theme. So well done for that. And you have explained the role of grammarian, the use of grammar in the speech, and the way you have presented the report. It showed that you are just taking the step ahead in your Toastmaster journey. So kudos to you for that. Thank you so much. Overall, it was a fantastic meeting, smooth conduct. I really appreciate all of you for that. One thing I would like to tell our new members like Akarsha, Dayapan, like you all have taken the tag role multiple times. Now try to move to take some other roles as well. Just explore. If you are not sure, just take your mentor's help or reach out to me. Just understand the roles what you can take it up. So from next meeting, I would like you to step in the other roles as well. Okay, and if you're and also Toastmaster Mamta, you also can explore other roles as well. It's not like you are essay, so you are always doing the essay thing. Essay part is small, you can just do it or you can just hand it over to other person as well. I also want you to explore on other roles as well. Other than, it was a fantastic meeting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav, for such a great conduct. And I request you all to please vote. The voting link is in chat. And for the offline members, I request you to please check that URL on the board. If you have not done, I'll give you some minutes for that. Meanwhile, I would like to take feedback from our guest, Bosco. If you would like to tell us how you felt in today's meeting, what is your feedback for us? You're on mute, Bosco.
Yeah, I enjoyed the meeting. I liked the way the meeting was organized. And I believe the speakers did justice. And when it comes to the learning on evaluation, I personally feel that when we give any learning, it should come as one package rather than splitting it. I think this is one thing which we need to learn. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever is the time given, finish it, because my concentration is on that. It is broken with the speech session. Again, I come back, it is broken with the evaluation session. So what happens to me is I am disturbed by the chain of events. It would be nice to have everything at one go. I have 2 points to make, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
Name, title, name is not for a Toastmasters meeting. It is only for a contest. Hello, Toastmasters, please welcome whoever for the topic so and so. Because in a contest, so that the judges don't get confused, so that everybody in the hall knows, we repeat it twice. In a club meeting, it is not required. That is point number 1. Point number 2, nowhere in Toastmasters rules, it is mentioned that we will not talk about sex, politics, and a religion. We have adapted that in the Indian culture, because when we talk about politics, we can start fighting. If we talk about sex, it can be embarrassing. And if you talk about religion, our passions are going out of control. It is only for that reason. So we avoid topics which can be controversial, which can be maybe put words into the minds of people as to why we are avoiding. Otherwise, a guest who comes into the club will think that, oh, these are the topics they generally speak about. It gives you a negative connotation. This is what I thought is very important. Okay. Otherwise, I am happy I joined the meeting. Yours is an old club, so you have the systems in place. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much for such a wonderful feedback. We'll try to incorporate. Thank you for the insight and thank you for joining. So now I have the results with me.
I would like to say something.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
I was very much agreed with Bosco, like this sex, religion and politics is a general topic. This is not always to hurt somebody's sentiments. Like when we'll talk about some good qualities of a political leader, like I sometimes used, like it's not to hurt somebody else's sentiment. We can just identify, oh, these are the good qualities of this political leader. They can be a path breaker. Like we can choose them as our like path leader, or something good in this religion. That Sanatan Dharma is like, it is talking about everyone. It is not about only Hindu religion. So we can, like Ram or something, we can talk about the good characters which will bring good impact on people's minds and all. And we can talk in the world platform as well. So whatever he told, it was there in my mind from the first day of the meeting. But as it was the Toastmasters rule, I could not go against. But today, when he pointed out, I felt so great about it. So we should not refrain from talking on this thing, but we can just not. We should try to avoid like that. It should not hurt somebody's sentiment. That's all.
That's it. Yeah. Very nicely brought.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so now I have the results with me. The best speaker for today's meeting goes to Toastmaster Gajalakshmi. The best evaluator goes to distinguished Toastmaster Ananda. And the best table topic speaker goes to Dakshayani and Swati. And the best role taker goes to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhinav. So thank you everyone. This is my report as a general evaluator. Now I'll hand over the stage to Toastmaster. Okay, so it's the end. I already spoke much, so I'll not speak, but I'll take the feedback from our guest. First, I would like to start with Toastmaster Gajalakshmi. How you felt today? Just want to share some insight with us.
Thank you. It's been a long time attending an in-person meeting. We always attend online. Coming on the stage and having the butterflies in your stomach is real. You can evolve as a speaker, I would say. So I prefer coming here because it's closer to my place. Probably I will attend very frequently. I hope I can do that.
Yes, yes.
And I had a good session where you had insightful about evaluations and table topics was in a unique manner, like not the regular meetings which we have. We had something of saw, hear and felt. It was kind of a new thing for me as an evaluator because we see a set of aspects as a Toastmaster. These are the framework which we follow and this is how we present the evaluation. But here coming as like what you heard, you need to understand what the specifics, the words, how you felt, the emotions, what you saw, the stage usage. Those are the things which kind of a reminder for us to ensure that we give constructive feedback to all the speakers. And as a speaker, you need to embrace the feedback. It could be improvement areas. At times you might feel, okay, this is not good. Why did you say that? But still take it. And if you don't feel it is valuable for you, keep it aside and move on with the good things which was offered to you. I had a great meeting and wishing you all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Gajalakshmi, for the wonderful feedback. And you are very much welcome. You can come any number of times and you can take the membership in our club as well. So thank you for that.
That is expected, I know.
Okay, now I would like to hear from Swati. Swati would like to take a moment and share it.
My today's experience was really good. And seriously, what I felt like while speaking, I used very generic words, but everyone used very like proverbs and deep meaning words which have very deep meaning. So I thought I need to work a lot on my vocabulary. So first thing this thing came to my mind was the Indian newspaper editorial page. Someone in past to read that editorial page to increase raise my vocabulary. So I would like to today I just joined as a guest. I would like to continue work as a join this club also.
Thank you so much. So you can join us. We have a word of the day, idiom of the day. You don't have to pay for the newspaper. So just pay for the membership and you are done. Okay. Now I would like to hear from Dakshayani. Will you please take a moment and share your feedback with us? Huh?
Yeah, I loved the meeting. Everything was great. I appreciate how much effort was put into planning the meeting, and also in the table topics. The alternative table topic session was also very well done and very thoughtful. So I appreciate that. So thank you, everybody. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Now we are at that end. I would like everyone to please come and take the group photograph before we leave. And next meeting, we are having a linkers meet with IBC Titan. So I request all my members to please come forward and take up the roles. Please do it. Now, please come here and we'll take the group photograph. Can someone help from online? Dinesh, Akasha?
Yeah, I'll take it, but you need to zoom in. Little down, yeah. All set?
Set.
Done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Done.
Bye. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.